Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I thought I'd take a look at a hardcover comic anthology of Space 1999, which was a popular science fiction TV show from the mid-1970s. I always loved the show. I do prefer season 1 over season 2, but there are a couple good episodes in season 2, so I really don't mind. It was a British show. They brought in, for season 2, they brought in Fred Freiberger from Star Trek, who did season 3, which people, I think, regard season 3 as the worst of the original Star Trek series. And Fred Freiberger worked his magic on Space 1999, and it turned out to be just as bad. But I've got a soft spot in my heart for the show. I watched it all the time growing up as a kid. I love the Eagle spacecraft. I've got some models of those in my own personal collection because I like them so much. Classic show. If you haven't seen it, give it a watch. It's absolutely ludicrous, but it's fun. It's a fun show, so I get a kick out of it. What this is an anthology of the comic strips that were in the pages of Look In magazine from England at that time in the 70s. And for those who don't know, back when TV had episodic television and you had TV guides for what was going to be on TV that week, in America we had, well, TV Guide, and it was a magazine, and you could read about what was going to be shown on the network television that week and plan your watching accordingly. Nowadays we don't have to worry about that, but back then you did. You know, it was appointment television, so you wanted to know what was coming on so you wouldn't miss your favorite show. In England, they had a magazine called Radio Times, and it served the same purpose as America's TV Guide. It was a guide to what was going to be on television that week. And Look In, and anyone who's British who's viewing this video, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that Look In was basically the Radio Times for the youth market. That's my understanding. I remember the magazine. It was definitely for kids and teens. Radio Times was meant for the adults. Look In had a lot of articles about the different shows that were on at the time, and they'd have special features about them. They'd have comic strips. They'd have all kinds of stuff to appeal to the kids and the young people. So this is a compilation of the strips, Space 1999 strips from that Look In magazine. It is available, but you're going to have to go to a specific place to get it if you want it. I looked, and Amazon UK does have it, but they don't ship it to the United States. So the only way I was able to get a copy of this was at the Jerry Anderson website. They have a store on the Jerry Anderson website, and they sell books and models and all kinds of stuff based on Jerry Anderson TV shows, because this was a Jerry Anderson TV show. And you can get a copy of it from them, and they will mail it to the United States, and it doesn't take that long. So that's how I got a copy of it. And if you like what you see and you want a copy, that's really, if you're in the US, I think that's the only way to get it. Again, I love these eagles, so you kind of got this splash page of all the eagles. Table of contents, magazines, look-in starting from 1975 and going to 1977. So definitely mid to late 70s nostalgia for me as a kid. This talks about year one, breakaway, about how the show started, and then we have some images from the magazine itself. Here's a copy of the cover of Look-In number 38 from 1975, and it was focusing on Space 1999. And you'd have articles and photos and comic strips, and here are some of the comic strips. And it's nice that the folks at Jerry Anderson Entertainment were able to compile all these together, so you don't have to go, I guess, finding Look-In magazine and trying to collect them. And then they've got the cover right here, Look-In number 37 from 1975. Some more features. So this isn't all just comics. Here's some of Jerry Anderson's work that people may be familiar with: Fireball XL5, Stingray, Captain Scarlet, Thunderbirds. If you're a Jerry Anderson fan, you know what those are. I don't know who did the art. It doesn't say. I'm not sure who wrote it either. There's a feature on Martin Landau, who played Commander Koenig. Now it does talk about the Charlton Space 1999 comics, and these were here in America. I wish they could have gotten those in here, but then this is concentrating on the Look-In strips. Maybe one day someone will put out a collection of the Charlton issues. Now they do have black and white strips in here too, so be aware of that if you're a comic fan, and if you don't like black and white strips, be aware they're in here. Here's another cover of Look-In, looking all very 70s, glitter bands. I remember Look-In. I read a few of the issues. I didn't collect them. Had a neighbor next door. She was really into the Look-In scene, and she collected all the issues, and I think that's where I read some of them at. Love those eagles. And if you like those eagles, I think that the Jerry Anderson store does have some models of those eagles for sale too. I think they're still available. Another cover, number 37 from 76. Talking about $6 Million Man, The Bionic Woman. Those were popular in England as well. Yep, there's $6 Million Man and Martin Landau. I like the idea of Look-In. I kind of wished in America we'd have had something like that, because we just had the TV Guide. I don't think we had anything that was set up for the kids. It was just TV Guide. And then an overview of the worlds of Jerry Anderson. There's a cover of Look-In, number 4 from 77. Got Tony Anhold and Martin Landau. Catherine Schell is Maya. That's from season 2. So yeah, it's a nice collection. There's Zelda from Terrahawks. That's from Look-In number 1, 1984. They changed the format, and I guess Look-In had some Terrahawks in there too. And there's the back. And like I say, it's Anderson Entertainment. It's a nice book. I like it. It's nice to have those strips from Look-In collected into one place. I enjoy it. If Space 1999 is your thing, go onto the website to order yourself a copy. It wasn't terribly expensive. I don't think the postage to America was that expensive. It's a good book. So it's just, I thought I'd put up something a little different, a little unusual, that not readily available in the US, but it is available if you know where to look. So there you go. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again real soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.